ooh, when they come at you with that bigotry, it's like, no, I don't think so. Like, there's some people that will use God and the Bible to justify their hate, and it's like, bro, no. Like, do you realize that when people say Jesus is king and all this other God and God and God, they're preaching their beliefs. They're preaching the one that they believe in, the one that they click with, the one that they use. I'm not out here cloaking mine. I'm not out here claiming mine, right? I'm not. Like, I'm not going to. Um, I'm not going to tell you who I work with because I don't need to. It ain't important. Um, but you can call on your angels, you can call on your ancestors, you can call on a deity. That's up to you. You can go to church, you can call a friend, but just know that there's levels to this shit because there's an energy behind everything. And if somebody's constantly coming at you, you need more protection. Remember to protect. Remember to protect yourself because if you're not, you're vulnerable. That shit will hit you like that. So that's why they want you to say Jesus is king, because then they can control everything else. You go and you give them blind faith. You're sitting there asking them for help, and you're basically paying a practitioner. You go and you give them money, hoping that they're going to do something for you in the spiritual. You pray. They let them tell them to do a candle. You're paying somebody just like you would go to a witch doctor to do whatever. Like, it's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. There's no right or wrong way to get there. But just know that there's levels to this shit. And if somebody is, like, if it's a general, like, it's like a collective reading, could be parts and bits and pieces for you, but you're not going to know if it's for you until you get it personal, until you take it personally, until you work on you and do something specific for yourself. So that's what I'm tapped into. That is what I'm tapped into. And just know if somebody's coming at you sideways, they will get their karma. They will get their karma. But at the same time, make sure you're protecting yourself. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Are they watching you? Look forward. Look up. Have faith. Faith can move mountains. My grandma used to always say. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Are you heartbroken and then you're going and asking somebody for all the help and they're like emotionally disconnected, or you are, because you're sad and you're burdened and you're having financial problems and you don't know what to do, you're disconnected from yourself and you went through a breakup and you want some kind of authority, some control in your life? Be that control, okay? Center your nervous system. Build an altar. Make a relationship with a deity. Learn. You're unstable. This is the secret being revealed. There's an energy behind everything. Okay? You're not taking care of yourself. You're kind of being neglectful or emotionally manipulative towards people, or you're not taking care of yourself. And you're like juggling, like, what am I supposed to do? And you're restless and you want some victory and recognition, and you're tired, you want to give up, and patience. You have patience. You can't rush it either. Like, you rush it, it's all going to come out sideways too. Like, you need to be calm. Anyway, so make sure you're practicing protection, and make sure that you know that you can go to church. You can ask them to do that, but when these people, even like I'm being drawn to, like, when Republicans always will shout at you online and say, Jesus is king and God this and God that. That's cool. Jesus is a deity. There's a whole bunch of other ones, like the Hecate and the Norse gods and the Santa Muerte and fucking everybody, all the saints. Catholics believe in the saints. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, and Christians call on Jesus, but Jesus is a deity. Spirit, God, universe, your ancestors. So you work whichever one you want with. Work with whatever one you want with. Anything else? Yeah, escape the thought of that. Get out of thought. Stop You're trying to escape what's going on around you in your reality, the endings, the disconnections, the breakups, the loss of people, and you need to ground your emotions. You need to be centered in your emotions because you feel like your world is upside down and you need to have faith. You need to look up. You need to be positive. You need to be positive. Because basically you're repeating a cycle, and you need to realize that. You need to realize that. After the world was center your emotions. You're repeating a karmic cycle. Look up, move on, let go. Withdraw. And it's time to come out of that seclusion. And you need to realize that. You can do it yourself. You can do it yourself. You need to rely on anybody because I'm telling you, half of the time it's just, and they sing a Hail Mary and then go home. And nothing happens, okay? Because there's more to it. That's confirmation. I was raised Catholic. It ain't shit. There ain't nothing specific to it. It's like going to a sound bath. They sit there and go, vroom, vroom. It's a little bit like this much, but there's like 10 other fucking things coming at you. You need more protection. So, sorry, but there's more to it than that. There's an energy behind everything, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's been doing it for a long time. Because it's a reflection of your nervous system. It's you projecting outward of your nervous system. Spiritualists call it manifestation. Christians call it prayer. Atheists call it the placebo effect. What did I say? Scientists call it quantum physics. Like it's a focused energy, a focused intention, and a manifestation. And believe me, karma is real. It will come back around. I'm just like, no. Don't do what you don't want done to yourself. Anything else? Ooh. You want victory. You want victory. It could be hard. Don't go sideways. You better stay in line, honey. Stay with God. Don't escape those thoughts. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing bad things. That shit will come back around and bite you in the ass. Okay. But yeah, Jesus is king. Jesus is king. That's what they believe in. So why is it okay for them to call on their ancestors and their spirit guides and all that? Why? But we aren't supposed to be aware of it so that they have a freaking way to get ahead of us. So they have an edge. Yes, a dominated white thing. So like, yes. And the minorities are the ones that got screwed, which is why this used to be a big secret. Sorrow. Twin flame. Your twin flame might be sad about you. Your twin flame might miss you. Then what are you doing over there? Spirit, God, universe, angels, ancestors. Talk to me. What does the collective need to know? You really miss me. What are you doing over there? Why are you still there? Why aren't you here? Because that's what you want. Make a choice and stick with it, motherfucker. Family. Ooh, family. Witchcraft. Your family might be trying to do witchcraft. Divine feminine. A woman in the family might be trying to throw on you. You better try again, motherfucker. The divine feminine. You're gonna get exhausted, motherfucker. You drain yourself. Drain you, motherfucker. Anything else? You can't fuck with the divine feminine. Y'all can't fuck with the police. Y'all can't fuck with the police. Foundation. You're solid. You're solid. Elusive.